There's a whorehouse.
And there is a whorehouse that we didn't get to see, so you know, if we ever come back, we can go to the whorehouse.
We're going to the whorehouse. Good morning, guys.
So we are back on the road again today. The unfortunate thing is, during the most recent festival that we did, we met the most amazing couple and their 3 awesome kids, Jen and Kyle from Red, White, and Bethune. We're going to leave the link below. You're going to want to check them out. But we just
It's a family of 5 living in a bus that they totally renovated themselves. We also have a tour of their bus. But this morning we're actually leaving Leadville, Colorado, headed to
San Angelo, Texas.
San Angelo, Texas, and we only have a few days to make it there, so we kind of have to put the rubber down. Did that sound cool?
But you may be wondering, why the heck are you going to San Angelo, Texas, where it's like a gazillion degrees? And
it's like in the 60s and 70s here, and it's been absolutely amazing. Like
it's not in the 60s and 70s in San Angelo.
No, it's like 100 degrees.
Like the day we're supposed to get there, I think we're going to probably arrive. Today's like Monday. We're going to probably arrive on Wednesday, and it's like 100 degrees. So we are not looking forward to that at all. But we have a wedding to be to, and Jed is one of the groomsmen who was actually just recently upgraded.
What? Thanks, Mark.
What were you upgraded to, Jed?
I am now the best man in this wedding.
Yeah, so we have to go. All right, we're going to catch up with you again a little bit down the road.
Successfully crossed into New Mexico. What do you think about New Mexico so far?
It's actually really pretty through the mountains here, like as you cross that over from Colorado, and we didn't take any footage of that though, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys don't want to see like a 6-hour video of me driving.
No.
But there's something exciting up ahead that I think everyone would love to see.
Big old storm.
That is a ginormous storm that we're heading into. So, yeah, it's super windy. Kind of fighting the wind right now. Hopefully we'll get to the other side of it.
So, yeah, if this video comes out, we survived.
So we made it through the storm. That was kind of hairy. I had to slow way down. But I think we're going to call it a night. We're actually staying at a rest stop in New Mexico. So as of now, you can boondock in, or you can stay overnight in.
Yeah, you can't camp.
You can't camp.
You can stay overnight to rest. So if you come to one of the rest stops, and the maximum amount of time you can stay is 24 hours. So, but don't pull all your stuff out. Just kind of stay inside, settle in. You should be fine to sleep there. We're here at a rest stop
in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
We'll see you guys in the morning. So we had a nice little sleep at the rest stop. It was pretty quiet. No one bothered us. So just did a couple little chores. Gonna have a little bit of caffeine and hit the road.
You know, I wanted to mention, a lot of people complain about like truckers and the idling of their truckers, but it's just white noise for me. As long as there's not like a lot of diesel exhaust smell, I'm good with it. Just like, I can't even make the sound. Like
do that again. Time to hit the road.
Hey guys, so we have finally made it to San Angelo.
It is hot.
It is hot.
It is hot, y'all. It's like what, 300 degrees out here?
At least.
Yeah,
at least 300 degrees. But we got in last night. We pretty much didn't do anything. We were just tired from traveling for 3 days. So we settled in, but today we are out getting some lunch at the old Central Firehouse
Bed and Brew.
So this place looks really cool. We hear they have some amazing pizza, and we're hungry.
So this is the lucky man who's getting married. How do you feel about getting married?
Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome?
Yeah.
Awesome. You hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's eat some pizza.
All right, let's go.
So this place has a unique mix of different pizzas that you can order. I ordered the pickle pizza because I love pizza and I love pickles. So what better thing to do than to combine them both?
And I had the brisket barbecue pizza because brisket, barbecue, and pizza.
How was it?
It was absolutely delicious. I think all three of us can agree that it was the best of the three pizzas we had.
I had the jalapeno popper pizza, which is jalapenos, cream cheese, and bacon. It was amazing.
So we just left the pizza place and we were just outside doing some video for this video. And we actually met the owner. One of the owners, him and his wife own it. Their names are Jody and Michelle, and they were gracious enough to give us a tour of the inside of the stay portion. So, like we said, it's a bed and brew. I think it's.
Yeah, it's bed and brew.
Bed and brew, and so Jody actually took us upstairs and showed us all these amazing rooms, and he did most of this work all on his own, and this place is absolutely fabulous. And I don't think we told you before, but this is actually an old firehouse. So some of the characteristics that you'll see in here, just stunning.
If you're ever through San Angelo, this is a place definitely worth, number one, checking out the pizza if you don't spend the night. But if you do spend the night, this would be an amazing place.
Absolutely amazing place to stay. It's just gorgeous. We're kind of sad that we didn't know it was here before we decided where we were going to stay.
The next day, it was time to get Mark hitched, so we drug him kicking and screaming down the aisle. Okay, not really, but it was a beautiful ceremony.
After the ceremony, we headed over to the Cactus Hotel for the reception. This beautiful and iconic hotel was one of the original Hilton hotels and is a must-see when you visit San Angelo. Hey y'all!
Hey, we're in Texas, might as well, right?
So we had a blast last night at the wedding, but this morning we're actually getting back out into San Angelo a little bit to explore. And if you know anything about us, we absolutely love street art.
Yeah, so we've showcased street art in all the big cities that we've been to, which has been amazing. But the cool thing is that San Angelo is a tiny little town, but it also boasts some pretty impressive street art.
So right now we are at a place called Paintbrush Alley, and there's some really, really cool art here. So this alleyway project was put together by an organization called Art in Uncommon Places. But the sign up front, it looks like they put this together sometime around 2019, and it exhibits at least 50 different local artists to the area, and there's some really impressive art here.
So I don't know why, but every time I come to one of these things, I'm really, really drawn to the ladies. Yeah, so the murals of the ladies I always thought were like the best ones. I mean, cowboys are cool, but ladies. Once you finish visiting Paintbrush Alley, you definitely have to check right across the street for the Open Air Pop Art Museum. This place is super cool. Okay, so this is my new favorite. So I used to be a huge Aqua Teen Hunger Force fan. For those of you who don't know, this is Meatwad. It's actually not a very good show, but I loved it.
Alright guys, so we really need to give you the latest scoop. What's going on?
Believe it or not, this is the second take, and she said my joke was super lame. She's like, I'm super thirsty, and she's like, you know what? I bet they sell water at the ice cream shop. So I guess we're getting ice cream.
The ice cream shop is called The Latest Scoop, so just whatever. Let's go get ice cream.
So the ice cream here is handmade daily, it says on the sign. And I know what you're thinking. So yes, I did get a vanilla, but they had two kinds of vanilla. One was a Mexican, so it had Mexican vanilla bean and cinnamon in it. So it was, actually that would have made a really good shake. So I guess you can get shakes and malts here. Maybe that's what I should have done. But anyway, I ended up going with the Madagascar vanilla. If you've never had or smelled Madagascarian vanilla, it's like the most intoxicating thing on earth, especially if you love vanilla.
I'm just going to sit here and eat my salted caramel ice cream.
You're not going to tell people how it is?
It's amazing. That's why I'm not talking.
I hope so, because she's like,
No.
oh, this is so terrible.
No, it's absolutely amazing. They actually let us try lots of different flavors in there too, and like there wasn't a flavor that wasn't good. Like it's seriously really good ice cream.
So right behind us is Miss Hattie's. It used to be the most notorious bordello in West Texas.
And we wanted to take you in there and show you, but apparently it's only open like Tuesday through Saturday, and only for a couple hours a day. Today's Sunday, so we're not able to take you in, but
that's okay. We were going to go to the drugstore, or the general store,
and that's closed too. Got to remember, it is small town America, so a lot of this stuff is closed on Sundays. They still take Sunday off, so we're sorry we missed them, but we will definitely leave links to their website. You should definitely check them out if you decide to come through San Angelo. We think they'd be kind of cool little stops to check out.
So unfortunately, our time in San Angelo has come to an end. Now, our sole motivation for coming out here was for a wedding. Congratulations, Miss and Mr.
Mrs. now.
Oh, Mrs. and Mr. Mark and Jody Gocher. Congratulations, guys. But we actually kind of fell in love with this town while we're out here.
Yeah, it's very historic. There's a lot of cool old buildings. There's lots of cool stuff to see.
There's a whorehouse.
And there is a whorehouse that we didn't get to see, so you know, if we ever come back, we'll go to the whorehouse.
We're going to the whorehouse.
So, yeah, but I think this is really an up-and-coming little place. We've talked to some of the locals, and like over the last couple years, they've made lots of improvements. And so I think this is one to watch, and like one you'll definitely want to just, even, you know, if you stop by for a night or two, a little town worth stopping by. And
yeah, just don't drive through, because we've talked to a lot of people that are like, I've driven through here and never stopped.
I mean, we've driven through here before and didn't stop.
It didn't stop. So, but yeah, definitely makes me want to stop in more small towns along the way.
Yeah, so we think you will enjoy this town just as much as we did. So if you like this video, give it that thumbs up. And
hit that like button.
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's the like button.
Oh, yeah, that is the like button. Well, hit the subscribe button. They're not too far apart.
They're really close on the screen.
Keep pressing buttons.
All of them.
Keep press all the buttons.
All of them. But anyway, guys, until next time,
stay wonderful.
Call it a day.